Что я скажу? Я сейчас все скажу. Четверг, 19 привычка. 19 января, четверг. Говорю сейчас с Геной за Джордана Питерсона. Подслушали нас. Мой знакомый хороший, который работает здесь. Говорит, что-то. А я по-русски говорил. Говорит, а что-то ты сказал. И вот сейчас я вернусь, я сейчас прокачусь. А потом вернусь, мы с ним договорим. Вот он ходит. Мы сделаем еще даже видео, пока поедем покатаемся. Я сделал код. What we should do is we make a video. We talk about it. Yeah, man. Because I'm making one saying that I was talking in Russian. How weird is that? And you heard. Because to make it, to give you a little preview, I convinced him to consider, at least, to go to college. To become, to get a bachelor in psychology. He loves this. This is natural.
Yeah.
Humans are psychologists, but animals are all psychologists. They figure each other. It's a natural thing to do, just to help each other. And so he's looking into programs. There are quite a few programs that are pretty affordable online. 4 years, no rush. I said, look, you're gonna be 38. 2 more of that. 2 more. By 40, he could become a master's in a licensed psychologist. And he can, like my psychologist that they mandate me to see, charges me $200 just to bullshit. Well, it's a good bullshit. She's, I love her. But I'm saying, at times I feel like I contribute, whatever. I don't want to say who helps who, but $200.
Yeah, easy money.
And no one is gonna come and say, hey, I don't have a chair. Go get your chair.
So is that why you brought Jordan Peterson?
So yeah, so I said, look, you can get a psychology, bachelor, then you can get a master, and then you can become like Jordan Peterson. You can, because you see, I think he has a PhD in psychology. Yeah. So he talks, and he's a PhD. He's a human being who says, look, a couple of years ago he had issues. Remember?
Yeah. He almost died.
I don't know he was that bad, but he some medicines. Yeah, and this guy is a guru. When I see him and his, his significant other, it's a challenge. Marriage is a challenge.
Oh, it's insane.
He's popular. He's desired, and the wife is there. I'm sure he loves her, but the biology.
Yeah, she's not.
She's a middle-aged woman, and he's a hot mess. I like the guy. In a good way, but it's a challenge. So this is my friend. You see, you heard me say Jordan P is like a code.
Yeah.
But I tell you, have you ever considered going and getting a bachelor in specifically in psychology?
Yeah. I think
There's so many. I can send you he found online the list of 15 most affordable.
Your friend?
Yeah, because now he's looking at it.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, yes.
And he found one. I found one here that they charge $60,000 for the whole 4-year thing, which is expensive, but it's not out of the.
Yeah, it's not.
But he found now one for $12,000.
Okay.
Which is.
That's easy.
That's what.
Nothing.
$3,000 a year.
That's easy. Yeah.
And you could do whatever you do. You just read a couple of books. Pass a couple of it. They help you. They got tutors. I said, what if he can't pass an exam? We'll help him. They don't want to fail. This is what we do. We share it.
Hopefully he does it.
And then I tell him, once you go through this, you understand. You need to go through it because he hates it. Well, who likes it?
Yeah,
Sitting, cramming, learning, failing, because he will fail.
Of course.
I failed. You can't succeed without failing. So then he understands. Ain't no mushroom doing it.
Yeah.
It's gotta sit your butt down. Gotta put your feet on this and paddle. Ain't no if I see myself paddling on a mushroom trip, ain't no real shit like that. It's just a mushroom tripping or traveling. I need to plant my feet on this thing, learn waves, the whole thing. I'm gonna do it right now. You'll see there's no ayahuasca. No. It's real.
Real deal.
And then yes, you don't get that. But I tell him, look, the reason we don't remember certain things, oh, because you're gonna see in your childhood they say how your mother said something, or
The trauma.
people say, oh, I saw myself in a uterus, and the mother was saying that she hates me, she doesn't want me, she wants to abort me. Well, a lot of this happened to a lot of people, but it's one thing to suspect it. The other one, if you heard her say that.
Yeah.
Do we need that? I don't. There's a reason somebody told me we don't remember certain things. We don't have to uncover things that are not uncoverable.
Yeah. It's too much.
Yeah, and it may hurt, even without us knowing.
Yeah.
I said, fuck, how are you gonna look at your mother the same way? I have enough with my challenge with my mom. She claims she won. Look what she did to me.
Your mom did that to
yeah.
you?
Oh yeah.
What?
Now, of course, it was an accident. So she says. And it was an accident. I was 4. She spilled the hot milk on me. It was back then we used to boil milk to pasteurize it.
Right. To pasture.
Yeah, because it was 70s in Russia.
Yeah, of course.
But these things happen. Again, nothing was meant. I mean, a 4-year-old, you don't want to scold a 4-year-old. This is a graft. I was in a hospital for like a week.
I can't believe you had that at 4.
At 4, man, I remember, and I remember it. Oh, I flipped, and I yelled at. I remember like it was now. It hurt, and it's a boiling, fatty. That's why it got hot, because the water wouldn't have done it.
Right.
Water can't burn like that. It's hot milk, boiling milk. She just spilled it on me, and I had all over. It's just here it hit the most, because I was sitting like this, and it went like this. Huh? Now, I don't blame her. Or do I?
Do I not? I don't know.
And she's doing enough stuff to me now that I have enough to figure. I'm just saying that there is no accidents. Accidents, the word is an accident. People say, well, things happen by chance. No. Just we can't figure it out yet.
Right.
But there are reasons. Yeah, there are reasons. And I tell you what the reason was, right? Because she hated my dad.
And she took it out on you.
Now I go deeper a little bit, but she don't like when I do that, because she listened to this. She hates her mom. Mama's grandma, Elizabeth, I love her. She's there.
Right.
If I tell you why she hates her, she doesn't understand it. She thinks I'm crazy saying that. Of course she loves her. That's her mom. They're very close.
Yeah.
Very close. They had a little, tug of war a little bit, because I heard she was dressing on her, the mother. She was the sweetest person I know, Elizabeth, my grandma. She had a healing hand. Like, she touched me, I feel better.
Yeah.
But I only saw her a little bit mean to my mom. That's the only time I saw her a little mean. Whoa, that's weird. I never saw you like that.
Yeah.
So the reason why this is my suspicion. My grandpa, I'm gonna visit him soon. He's 98. He beats me in chess.
Yeah?
And I play well. I play really. For a laper, he taught me. You play?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not good.
I play all my life. I'm very reasonable.
Yeah.
In fact, to beat me, someone has to be either a very,
yes or no?
a very,
Smart, yeah.
well, just a very experienced amateur, or if he went to like competitions, then he'd beat me.
Yeah.
But I'm reasonable.
Yeah. You can hold your own.
Yeah, man. I'm on chess.com and I play. This guy kicks my ass.
Yeah.
And decidedly, not like, oh no.
like.
Oh, he does things that I can't control.
Oh my God, that's nuts.
He has my number all my life.
98.
98.
Oh shit.
He's gotten a little rusty because he doesn't have the oomph. He doesn't have the fire. He plays ferocious.
Yeah.
Sneaky too. I have videos. I'll show you how he takes my piece. Like,
You're like, wait a minute, I didn't see that.
He goes, well, that's it. Live with it.
Yeah,
He goes, you took my piece. I didn't go like this. So now you live with it.
Yeah.
He took my bishop. I have a perfect. I'm like, what? So he's an alpha.
Yeah.
As you can see, he was here. He had ladies come to him, say, hugging, have pictures. Right, 2 years ago, went to Scarlett's.
Oh, I had a blast, I bet.
He had some lap dances. He started this. He goes, Abraham, what's with them?
Our titties.
What is the? Why is it
Not
so
real.
hard? I said, I said, it's because
He's not used to this.
He goes, oh, that's that. I heard about that. I said, that's disgusting. They don't jiggle. They gotta be like fluff, you know, gotta be like powdery.
Yeah.
Like a grandma, she had beautiful things. Oh, I love touching them because they're natural.
Yeah.
And she had big breasts.
Yeah.
I was the cuddle into her.
Right,
I remember she had
Give me a hug. Give me a hug, Grandma.
she had this big bra. She had this one bra that was like a black, she had big breasts. And it was just a shining bra. And I'm like, that looks cool. I was like 5 years old. But anyway, so my mom loves him. And you and I know that it's a daughter love, but it's also it's a father-daughter, but there's also Oedipus. They call it Oedipus. She desires this subconsciously. We all, like I desire my daughters without knowing. It's a subconscious thing we have. Animals have that. So, let's say, subconsciously, you also have a desire for your mom. You don't know it. It's built in.
Yeah.
You heard of this. There's a lot of mythology, but it's deeply built in. I saw my mom in my dreams naked, and I'm like, what? I didn't know. Freud, you heard of Freud?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he wrote about this, called it Oedipus complex. He saw dreams. That's how he started figuring it. And that's what dreams were all about. And now there's the mythology in Greek. They talk about that. Anyway, people think it's dark stuff. It's just nature.
Yeah.
We've married our daughters in the Bible.
Yeah. You're right.
And it wasn't even condemned because what's his name? Lot. My nephew had 2 daughters. Had sex with him because he was drunk. They
Oh, just like Lot. That's what happened.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure, isn't it? The Lot too, and the same thing in the Bible study. His 2 daughters get him drunk so he can.
Because they had no other men.
They had no other men. Yeah.
It's not because they were lustful or no. They said we need to get pregnant.
Yeah, of course.
And then they got him drunk and they got him. In fact, you and I may be coming from that lineage.
Yeah. Wait. So you're saying you had a nephew that did that?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
I said my nephew.
I don't know. Maybe.
I said my nephew. When I say my nephew, I mean my name is Abraham.
Oh.
This guy's a nephew of Abraham.
Oh, I get it.
I didn't mean.
My man.
I'm saying like.
I was like, damn, your family member did this? I was like, no.
When
way.
I say my, I mean like me in the Bible.
Okay, yes, Abraham.
I relate
the
to
Abraham.
The Abraham, the me in the Bible.
Okay, I got you.
I got used to say that. Oh, my nephew did it.
Yeah.
My nephew in the Bible.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't. No, not.
Thank God. Okay.
So then, when I say these things, and now, get how logical this becomes. She's extremely powerful. My mom is very powerful. She has a lot of masculine, very masculine. And with age, she gets more and more of it. And my dad, because he stays there, my own dad, he was quite a bit okay. He had some things going on, he was doing things. I always looked up to him because he was, had an eye. And I now remember the ladies that he was flirting with. I remember I was like at a resort and he was flirting with this Natalie. Ooh, not just flirting, because I saw they told us to go catch some fish.
He said go.
Yeah, her son
the adults.
and me.
Yeah.
We were like 7. He goes, yeah, why don't you go?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, we're
With the
just gonna
grown-ups.
talk to you. Yeah. She was fine. I remember. Little pimples, but she was a ballerina.
Yeah. Oh.
Skinny.
Yeah.
He was in poetry, he used to sing. Whatever, that's okay. Now, when I mention these things, obviously they go crazy.
Yeah.
Because he knows what happened.
Yeah.
My mom doesn't.
Oh, really?
Well, now she does.
Oh, now she's gonna
From
find
me.
out.
That's why I say, listen, just open up. That's why he got leukemia, because he's holding all this shit. Anyway, my mom, I see it this way. This could be wrong. It's a theory. My grandpa is a stronger male. He's stronger than I. There's no need to hide it. He just has a lot of maleness in him. He's an alpha. He went through war.
Right.
He'll give a fuck about anything. No fear. He has no fear. So he dominates everyone. Me too.
Yeah.
He's
Walk
very
into the
dominant.
room and he's like,
He
he's the one that
dominates
you're like,
none. Women
yes,
know it,
sir.
and then women just gravitate to it.
Yeah.
There's so much presence. No matter 98, he got an eye. And he says, I used to look at women when they were turning their back, they would turn. He said, I'm looking in the airplane. I said, Grandpa, look, because you know how to do it.
Yeah.
He said, teach me. Anyway, so she's jealous. because the grandma got a guy like that, and she couldn't. So she has this bitterness that she, well, not very traditional Jewish people. She's married, 2 kids, me and my brother. It's not something she thinks about,
Right.
but it's there.
And that's why she doesn't like your dad, hates your dad, because he's not the man.
She loves
guy.
she loves him,
Yeah.
but it's not a love. She doesn't passionately love him
Right.
because she's stronger.
She's
See,
stronger.
women cannot love down.
Yeah, they have to.
They have to only love up. And with age, he's getting weaker. He used to be strong, not as a grandpa.
course.
Oh no, no, that guy is a different level. So she always felt, I feel, second to her mom. She doesn't get it. So it's that jealousy toward the mom, it spews into everything.
Yeah.
Me, you, everyone.
Yeah.
She's just an angry woman because she couldn't get a guy like that. And she loves grandpa for being a father, but also other things too. So and it's all deeply, deeply rooted.
Yeah. It's like subconscious. We don't think about it, but it's there. It's there.
And this is just a little glimpse.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's so much more. I don't know what they did to each other when she was growing, because she was putting her down a lot. Putting her down. In fact, my uncle, my mom's brother, who is just this guy who's just not there, and he's a nice guy, but he's just aloof.
Yeah.
He's an opposite of my grandpa. That's his son.
Yeah.
You know?
That's-
Yeah. So she got a lot of manliness. He got a lot of female, the uncle. But he had his hope, the hope ass, what do you call it, with the grandma.
Uh-huh.
You know how a boy, she loved him in some ways more than my mom. In other
Yeah.
words, she loved the son
Of course.
a bit more than the daughter. And it's always, but the daughter was always there. Son was almost never, not too much there.
Yeah.
Because son was with the wife who died. It's a complicated family thing. Anyway, this is my friend. We talk real, we share,
Yeah, we do.
and this is what it is. It's all. And if we feel something, or if he feels something, it's better to say it than to keep the grudge.
Right.
Because when you keep the grudge, it eats you from within. We have a word in Russian, evil. Like malignant. The word malignant is evil.
Yeah.
So zlo, we call it zlo. The quality of evil, like a malignant is having evil quality. That's what malignant means. So when a person is evil, they get a malignancy.
Yeah.
They get cancer because if they keep it inside, the guilt. The word itself means the zlo kachество, it means the malignant swelling. You know how sometimes in English we say, oh, you know, stop worrying. We have a saying, stop swelling inside. We have a word, "Ipuchni." It's like a jargon. Don't be swelling inside like that.
Yeah.
Well, that swelling is a freaking cancer.
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Because it's growing. Because if you keep it in, you don't. My grandpa, Nandi, he has some heart issues because he fucked around. So he has some conscious issues because he knows he fucked around. But my father, he has a malignancy because he keeps it in. He's like this, he's smiling. I say just say shit.
Right.
Say it.
Let's get it out.
Because otherwise it's in there. Oh, you're nice, you're proper. But they ain't proper. Look at all the animals. They'll bark at you, they'll bite you.
Yeah.
That's why they don't have cancer. Well, listen, you love everyone. I love my parents. I love my mom. I love you. Even though you're mean to me sometimes. My dad, I love you too. Ooh. It's my friend.
I love you guys too.
It's a
Love
good.
all of you.
This is good, and also this is good too. Shh.